Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm excited to share with you a comprehensive guide on the various consumables available in New World for PvE players. I want to keep things simple and cover all the essentials so that you don't have to spend time searching and learning them on your own. I hope you find this guide both enjoyable and helpful in enhancing your PvE experience to expert level. And if you prefer not to watch the full video, you can always refer to the timestamps in the video description or use the timeline feature on YouTube. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into it. Health and Mana Food. The health and mana food is an essential consumable in New World that is needed for various reasons, whether you are leveling your character or embarking on an expedition or a raid. These basic food items accompany you throughout your journey in New World and provide vital sustenance. You can acquire all the health and mana food mentioned through the cooking life skill or by purchasing them from the auction house. Generally, the basic versions of health and mana food are relatively affordable on your server. However, the more advanced buff food can be quite expensive as they require rare components that can only be obtained through dedicated gathering efforts. Now, let's explore the different types of health foods available in New World. These foods offer various benefits and can greatly enhance your gameplay experience. For health recovery, you have several options when it comes to meals. As mentioned earlier, all versions of the tiers are quite affordable, so don't hesitate to go for the Tier 5 version if you can. The light ration, for example, is a great choice for health consumables. It recovers 40 points of your health per second for a duration of 20 seconds, and it only ticks as long as you take no damage. This makes it ideal for using during fights when you're in need of a quick health boost. Additionally, after consuming the light ration, it continues to recover 1% of your health every 2.5 seconds for the next 20 minutes. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the differences between the tier levels of the health consumables. The Tier 4 food, for example, not only provides 40 health points per second with the self conditions, but it also gives you a whopping 150 health points per second. If you're interested in the specific stats of each tier level, you can find them in the tooltips that I will blend in for your reference. I hope this expanded explanation helps you understand the various options available for health recovery in New World. For mana food, you have several options when it comes to meals. As mentioned earlier, all versions of the tiers are quite affordable, so don't hesitate to go for the Tier 5 version if you can. The light mana meal, for example, is a great choice for mana regenerating consumables. It increases mana regen rate by 10% for 20 minutes, which is ideal for replenishing your mana during prolonged battles. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the differences between the tier levels of the mana consumables. The Tier 4 food, for example, not only provides a 10% increase in mana regen rate for 20 minutes, but it also boosts the mana regen rate by a whopping 30%. If you're interested in the specific stats of each tier level, you can find them in the tooltips that I will blend in for your reference. I hope this expanded explanation helps you understand the various options available for mana food in New World. Buff food. In New World, a variety of buff foods are essential for enhancing your character's performance by increasing attributes such as strength, dexterity, intelligence, focus, and constitution. These consumables grant temporary attribute boosts, enabling you to achieve perks that may be out of reach due to your character's current gear or level. Buff foods are crucial for bolstering your character's capabilities, allowing you to temporarily access attribute perks that might otherwise require better gear or a higher level. Whether you need to boost your damage output, increase your survivability, or fine-tune your character's abilities for specific activities, these consumables provide a valuable edge. You can obtain buff foods by crafting them at a cooking station, which demands a high level of cooking skill, or by purchasing them from the auction house. This flexibility allows players to tailor their approach to acquiring these consumables based on their preferences and in-game resources. Ultimately, buff foods play an indispensable role in New World, offering a means to temporarily enhance your character's attributes and access perks that might otherwise be beyond reach. Whether you're preparing for challenging expeditions, raids, or PvP engagements, these consumables are a fundamental aspect of character progression and performance optimization. Health, mana, regeneration, and encumbrance potions. In New World, the availability and utilization of various potions significantly impact the success and survival of adventurers in their endeavors. Let's delve into the distinct characteristics and functionalities of health, mana, regeneration, and encumbrance potions. Health potions, vital assets for engaging in endgame activities and leveling. These potions are indispensable for navigating challenging encounters and ensuring survival in demanding battles. The potency of health potions escalates with tier levels, delivering increasingly substantial instant healing effects as the tier level rises. This allows players to swiftly restore more health points, bolstering their resilience in the face of formidable adversaries. Mana potions, crucial for users of mana-based weapons, particularly those wielding healing weapons. Mana potions are essential for sustaining magical capabilities during combat. Tier 1 mana potions replenish 40 mana points, while the Tier 5 iteration provides a significant 100 mana points, empowering players to maintain their magical prowess in the heat of battle. Regeneration potions, distinguished by their unique restorative properties, regeneration potions offer a sustained healing effect over a specified duration. Tier 1 regeneration potions restore 40 health points, 0.7% of maximum health, and 1.5 mana per second for approximately 10 seconds. As the tier level increases, the effects become more potent, with the Tier 5 potion granting 240 health and 3 mana per tick, enhancing players' ability to endure prolonged engagements. Regeneration Serum, a potent elixir within the realm of New World, the Regeneration Serum delivers an impactful boost to restorative capabilities, regenerating 400 health points, 1% of maximum health, and 2 mana every second for a duration of 20 seconds. This provides a substantial advantage in protracted battles or challenging encounters, enhancing the resilience of adventurers. Focus potions. These potions serve to augment mana regeneration, contributing to sustained magical proficiency and the effective utilization of mana-based abilities and spells. Encumbrance potions, addressing the practical concern of carrying capacity. Encumbrance potions empower adventurers to transport a greater quantity of items or equipment without becoming encumbered. Tier 3 potions bestow a 50-pound increase in carrying capacity for 120 seconds, while the formidable Tier 5 potions offer a 100-pound enhancement for 180 seconds, facilitating efficient inventory management during extended explorations and resource-gathering endeavors. All of these potions you can obtain through the Arcana trade skill or through the auction house. Weapon coatings. Weapon coatings in New World provide a range of buffs, enhancing the effectiveness of your attacks and enabling strategic advantages in combat. These buffs are tiered, offering varying degrees of enhancement and duration. Tier 2 provides a 9% damage buff, lasting for 25 minutes. Tier 3 grants an 11% damage buff, with a duration of 30 minutes. Tier 4 bestows a 13% damage buff, remaining active for 35 minutes. Tier 5 offers a substantial 15% damage buff, lasting for an extended 40 minutes. Moreover, each coating applies its buff specifically to certain enemy types, including Beast, Lost, Corrupted, Ancient, Angry Earth, and Human. This strategic element requires players to choose coatings that align with the enemy types encountered in their selected content. By selecting the appropriate coatings, players can effectively tailor their weapons to counter specific enemy types, optimizing their combat effectiveness in various encounters. For instance, when engaging in expeditions or specific content with consistent enemy types, players can strategically utilize coatings to maximize their impact in combat. This deliberate selection allows players to adapt their weaponry to the challenges presented, effectively countering the strengths and weaknesses of different enemy types. In summary, the diverse buffs provided by weapon coatings in New World, combined with their tailored application to specific enemy types, offer players a strategic tool to enhance their combat capabilities, adapt to various encounters, and optimize their effectiveness in the dynamic world of Eternum. You can obtain every coating through the Arcana trade skill, or you take a look into the auction house. In addition to weapon coatings, another crucial aspect of enhancing combat effectiveness in New World revolves around the utilization of honing stones. Much like coatings, honing stones are available in various tier levels, providing additional opportunities for players to augment their damage output and further customize their combat approach. Honing stones complement the effects of weapon coatings by offering a stacking damage increase across all enemy types. The tiered variations of honing stones provide players with a spectrum of options, each offering distinct benefits. The basic tier of honing stones offers a 4% damage increase against all enemy types, with a duration of 25 minutes. This entry-level option serves as a cost-effective means of bolstering one's combat capabilities for a moderate duration. As players progress to the powerful tier Tier 5 version of Honing Stones, they can access a substantial 7% damage increase that applies to all enemy types, extending over an impressive 40-minute duration. However, the heightened potency of this tier is accompanied by a notably higher cost, reflecting the enhanced benefits it confers. Furthermore, the acquisition of Honing Stones is facilitated through various avenues, including blacksmithing and the auction house. This availability ensures that players have multiple avenues to obtain these valuable enhancements, whether through their own crafting endeavors or by engaging with the robust player-driven economy facilitated by the auction house. By integrating Honing Stones into their arsenal alongside weapon coatings, players can orchestrate a comprehensive and strategic approach to combat, fine-tuning their damage output and adapting their weaponry to confront the diverse array of adversaries encountered throughout the world of Eternum. Thank you for watching all the way through to the end of this video. Your support means a lot to me and I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the content, I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to leave a comment or consider subscribing to our channel. I am thrilled to share that we're nearing 1,000 subscribers, and I'm incredibly excited to reach this significant milestone with your help. I hope you continue to enjoy our content, and I wish you a fantastic time ahead. Thank you again, and I look forward to having you with us on this incredible journey.